Hello and welcome to this special interview here at the Hindu. While reams and reams have been written about the India-Pakistan relationship, very few first-person accounts of the India-Pakistan negotiation over the decades are available. And with me is the author of the book, Neither a Hawk Nor a Dove, former Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Khurshid Mahmud Kasuri. Thanks so much for speaking with us, sir. You've written a book about a time when India and Pakistan actually had a peace process in full flow, that you say in your book that they came really close to a breakthrough. Yet I do want to start by bringing you to the current situation and the current impasse. Who would you blame for that?
Just go home, Google list of events, look at the dates. I don't have to say more.
What does that mean?
Just look at it. Who started it first? Pakistan and India are very strange. We live in South Asia. It's a tit for tat. You say something hurtful, we'll say something hurtful. You do something hurtful, we'll do something hurtful. In the period that I was there, we realized that hurting the other actually hurts oneself. So hurting the other is the easiest thing to do. It doesn't require either bravery or courage or diplomacy. So I will not give names, just draw a list and say on when there was change of government, who said what. You got the answer.
All right, I can see that you are trying to indicate that it is the Indian government that has taken a much tougher position. But for India itself, 26/11 changed a lot. There was, in a sense, the idea that terrorism was India's biggest concern when it came to India-Pakistan relations. On the Pakistani side, it seems as if Kashmir has now taken center stage between the two. Is it in fact that turning the clock back at a time when terror is a much bigger worry?
First of all, just to put things in perspective, it was terrible, horrendous. 26/11, I say it in the book and I said it then. But your government, the previous government, had the most statesman-like approach. They did not blame the government of Pakistan for it. And they continued to talk. So when you're talking about who started this, and I said go and Google the statements and look at the dates, you'll get the answer. Manmohan Singh government continued to talk. And they began to talk, but Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's position as it weakened, he was not supported by his own party after he came back from Sharm el-Sheikh. That has something to do with India's internal dynamic, and I will not comment. I can only comment on the foreign policy aspect of it. So what I'm trying to say to you is, I entirely agree with your current statement that here you come out. But you know, if you're referring to General Rahil Sharif's statement in London, Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's speech at the UN General Assembly, it's again a reaction, particularly in the case of General Rahil Sharif.
No, you're saying that Pakistan is essentially reacting to everything India has done, especially in the new government. Yet the first thing that the Indian government did was to invite Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Prime Minister Modi extended that invitation, and yet we hear you saying that Prime Minister Modi should be more progressive.
Okay, good question. When you do something, one of the things I'm very angry has been left out because it is there in the original, it will be restored. And that's breaking news. In this book, what has been missed out is the unwritten agreement. There was an unwritten agreement in Pakistan and India that regardless of what happens, when we announce, we'll get lots of credit and we'll get blame from the hardliners. We will not claim victory. We will just shut up and take the brickbats and the garlands thrown in our direction quietly. So the point is, that was the most important thing. When you talk of Prime Minister's visit here, I welcomed, although I was in the opposition to Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, I welcomed his visit to New Delhi. I did not oppose it. A lot of Pakistanis opposed it, advised against it. But what happened? The Prime Minister of Pakistan is embarrassed in Delhi when your Foreign Secretary, Sujata Singh, comes forward with completely one-sided statement, did she not realize the impact it would have in Pakistan? Completely missing out what Nawaz Sharif, who was definitely upset in private to Prime Minister Modi. That is why I refer to that unwritten agreement. A cardinal mistake by the India-Pakistan to just trumpet victory. What happened at Ufa? Oh, Kashmir is left out. How could it be left out? Cannot be left out. If Pakistan and India have to make progress, everything has to be on the table.